Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Jubair Jobs. In the last chapter, you have learned how to remove a complex background from an image. Today, you're going to learn how to make your image more attractive with various color correction techniques in Photoshop. Before we start the tutorial, I would like to request you to please do subscribe my channel because a lot more videos are lined up in this channel. So we are going to start the color correction techniques. Before that, we need to have a background. So we are going to create a temporary background, which is a gradient background. Okay, so for that we are creating a new layer. So a new layer above the background. Okay, so I select the background and create a new layer button here. So we got another layer, which is empty layer. Here I am going to create a gradient. So we are having a gradient tool here. So just select this gradient tool, and from here you can select various types of gradients available here. So I am selecting the third one, which is only black and white, which is only gray shaded gradient. See, we are having black here and white here. So I am selecting this, and I am using the radial gradient button here. So our gradient will be radial. Okay, so I just click here and just drag towards outside. So I'll be getting a gradient like this. If I want to have more white, so I have to drag it more outer, so I'll be getting more area of white. Now you can notice in this image that this particular image is more vibrant and highly saturated when comparing to these images. So what I want to do is I want to make the color tone of this particular image to match with this neutral color tone. For that, I'll be selecting this particular layer first, and I am going to the image menu, and here I am selecting adjustment match color. Okay, adjustment match color. Just click here and you'll be getting another dialog box. So here they will be asking the source of the image from which we want to adopt the color tone. So we are having this particular image itself, chapter2.psd. We are selecting this, and here we have to specify the layer. So this layer is layer 1, and we have to select this particular layer, which is layer 2. Okay, so this will adopt, see you can notice that instantly the image has changed to this color tone. So we are not using this 100% the same color tone because this image got very much faded. So we are actually balancing this by fading this into a little bit 30. So I just change this to 30. So before I will be toggling this, before it was like this, now this is like this. So we got the basic color tone and attraction, and this is actually matching to this. Okay, so we changed the color tone to this, and we got the 3 still images having same neutral color tone. Just click OK here. Now what we have to do is we have to adjust the levels of the images. For that I'll be selecting, say first I'll select this image. Okay, and I'm going to adjust the levels. Go to image, adjustment, and levels. So the levels actually adjust the tonal range of the image. So we can adjust these 3 tones using the level adjustment tool. And Photoshop provide an auto level adjustment tool here. You can use this if you want. So this particular image actually changed. See, I will disable the preview. It was earlier like this, and now using the auto tool, this was like this. And Photoshop also having some preset to adjust the levels. See, if you want to have a darker levels, so we can use this, or if you want to have increase contrast option is there. Increase contrast different type of increased contrast with various changes. See, here shadow came up to here, and lighter and mid-tone brighter. So these templates are also there, these presets are also there in Photoshop. But for this particular film poster designing, I am not going to use any of this. We are going to use the image adjustments level manually. So I am going to do the level adjustment in a different way. So I am just cancelling this. Okay, so we got everything as earlier. Now instead of adjusting the levels of each image separately, what I'm going to do is I am using an adjustment layer to do these three images level adjustment together. In this layer panel you have option here. See, this is exclusively for creating adjustment layer. So click here and select the type of adjustment that you want to do. So here I want to adjust the levels of the image, so I clicked here. I got the level adjustment tool. So if I am changing any of this, it will automatically change the three images. Here we are going to adjust the tones, these three tones. So I want this image little bit brighter, so I want to decrease the highlight to a little bit 220. Okay, so when I decreased the highlight to 220, this came like this. And I want to change the mid-tone to somewhat 0.85. I will just type 0.85. okay, the mid-tone is changed to this, and I will just increase the shadow to 1. So little bit shadow changed, or I will be changing this to 3. So we got a little bit this. Okay, so I just changed the three different tones here and closing this. See, now if you are toggling this I button, you can see that this was earlier like this, now it is like this. So you can see the changes that I made. Next we are going to adjust the curves of this image. So curve adjustment, for that we are creating a new adjustment layer, and from here we'll be selecting the curves. So the curves also adjust the tonal range of the image just like the levels, but the advantage of curves is that we are having more than 3 tonal range here, so we can create our own tonal range. See, by clicking here, so we can adjust the range between mid-tone and highlight. We can adjust the range between mid-tone and shadow. All this we can do. Okay, so this was just showing. I'm not using this. Okay, I'm just undoing this. Okay, and here also we are having the auto button, the automatic curve adjustment. If you want, you can just check how the auto curve is suggested. Okay, I don't want this, so cancel. And we are having the presets here also, so increase the contrast option, and lighter option is there. So we are having so many things. Okay, here what I'm going to do, just undo this, all this thing. Okay, I am selecting the lighter here first. Okay, so we got a brighter image. We actually want a brighter image, and here I'll be making a little bit change to this highlight area. See, here it is highlighting too much, so I am creating a point here. I'm just bringing this down, so the highlight will be a little bit down. Okay, and I'll just make this in a curve shape. Okay, and I am reducing the highlight amount from here to here. Just drag this, so the highlight will be removed a little bit. There will be changes here, highlight area, and here I am just adding the shadow, so it will get more brighter, more darker. Means the shades will be more darker, like be getting darker here. See, so not too much. I will be just make this much. Okay, so we got a high contrast image, but the mid-tone range is so brighter. and the darker area is darker itself. I mean, shades are so darker, midtone range is so brighter, and highlight is there is no too much of highlights. Okay, so this is perfect. So we got the curve adjustment here.